Hey guys, top 5% for the Dallas groups. Very, very happy with this result. Only just about got that top 5%. It was on the borderline, but my rolls, boosters, all really good. Shui ended up being a good choice, but I think particularly Jimvat and going in on Mouse when so many people were backing Falcons ended up giving me a really good edge. So very happy with that. Take a look at the playoffs, and this is my pick'ems for it. I think overall, pretty standard. I think most people are going to think the Vitality Mouse is going to be the grand final, and that's just the virtue of this bracket. Mouse on one side have a very easy semi-final, no matter which team it is. To be honest, I know Mongols play group stage really well, but and almost beat Vitality. I'll give them that. But again, it's playoffs, and both Mongols and Aurora really struggle when it comes to playoffs. Mouse have kind of gotten over that lately, and they played really solid CS versus Falcons. So in my mind, it should be this Vitality Mouse Grand Final. I could see Falcons beating Vitality. I think it's definitely possible. They've already shown they can go toe-to-toe with Vitality, and Vitality aren't immortal. They've had some very close series, including that Mongols win. So it's definitely possible, especially with Monacy being such a great playoff player. But this is the safer kind of outcome, I would say. And before I look at my draft, I wanted to kind of just highlight, you probably might have seen, but there's no longer the most picked players. It's just the top rated players, which is really interesting. I'm assuming this is the last 3 months, not the event. But yeah, it's really interesting because I find I really do look at the top 8 most picked players, and I use that to kind of gauge which teams are super popular, which ones I can maybe get an edge on. It's normally how I get an idea of what the 99% of people are drafting, so that I can see if there's a way that I can find little advantages. So yeah, I feel like it definitely affects my strategies, and I don't know, maybe it's good. Maybe it's more neutralizing, and that it'll have me looking more towards objectively the best draft rather than a meta-gamed draft, I suppose. So we'll see. I wonder if it will be permanent, because it's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm a fan, but if it makes me play more outside of my comfort zone, then that's good. So this is my draft. I'm currently number 1 on Celebboard with a pretty decent lead. So for me, there's not really any impetus to go for any sort of risky play. I had a Falcons draft with Kicksan and Tessus, and then I think I had Spinks instead of Jimmy, and then just Mezzy. And, it was all right, but I figured why not just go a bit more heavily into Vitality, seeing as they are such hard favorites, and there's just no reason for me to take a big risk. I may as well just play a little 2-1-2 and hope the ZTR doesn't cost me too much. So that's going to be my draft. Let me know what you're doing, and as always, good luck.